Skill acquisition. Prompt fading. The systematic removal of prompts, according to a hierarchy of intrusiveness, is called prompt fading. Effectively using prompt fading is one way to ensure that prompts are removed as quickly as possible. There are two ways to fade prompts: within-level fading and probe-to-change fading. When using within-level fading, the intensity of a prompt, or the amount of help provided, is slowly decreased until it naturally fades to a less intrusive prompt. For example, when teaching a client to clap, a full physical prompt may initially be required. While still using a full physical prompt, gradually decrease the amount of pressure applied, bringing the client's hands together. Judgment of the client's ability, indicating when to ease up, will be necessary. Eventually, the amount of pressure will be so slight that simply touching the client's hands will result in clapping. You have now successfully faded to a partial physical prompt. The other method of fading is through using probes to assess the client's readiness for a prompt level change. In other words, when the technician believes the client may be able to complete the task with a less intrusive prompt, they simply present the instruction using that prompt and record success or failure. Typically, after about 3 probes, a decision is made. Either the client was successful and the less intrusive probe is now the norm, or the client was unsuccessful and the more intrusive prompt remains. The typical criteria for success is 80%. Remember, it is always better to fade early and have to return to the prompt than it is to remain on a prompt for too long. The goal of both types of fading is to remove prompts as quickly as possible while preventing exposure to errors. It will take practice to learn to gauge a client's readiness for prompt fade. However, with experience, you'll be able to remove prompts seamlessly while avoiding frustration from errors and learned helplessness.